welcome back with another story time. And today I'm gonna talk about some kind of like some drama when I was in my old relationship, and this was like a year ago. Like, I'm done with this relationship now. I'm over with this relationship. However, I tell like different stories in that relationship because I swear, y'all, like stuff that I've been through from my last relationship, it was crazy. It wasn't like bad crazy, but it was like some immature stuff that I can't believe this person did. So I'm gonna start this story time now. So if y'all know, if you're like a subscriber or whatnot, I had a YouTube video about my worst Valentine's Day ever kind of video. That's that same relationship. So basically I think I was still with that person. So of course around this time, around November, it was around November, my boyfriend at the time, they said they want to have an open relationship. So I was like, okay, bet, because I felt so lonely in that relationship. Like, I wasn't getting that affection that I wanted or needed. It was like all I've been really doing is saying hi and bye to him pretty much, and he rarely called me because he keep on saying, oh, I don't like to call, I like seeing you. But I'm the only person that had transportation, so I was like trying to see him, and clearly I was so busy, but I had time for him. I will make time for my person that I really care about. I really do. So he kept on claiming that, oh, you don't have time for me, and I don't have time for you. And he make a bunch of excuses, but it was just, y'all, I was just over it. I was so over it, but he still wanted to be with me at the same time. So, okay, you want to do an open relationship? Bet. But in my head, I already broke up with him. But he just was so delusional and in denial that I was like done with him. But he kept on like trying to like say, oh, I want to be open relationship. And I was like, okay, bet. I was so upset at first, y'all. But I was like, I'm kind of done with this relationship. So if I find someone, too bad for him, because he could have like I said, like he had ample amount of time. I was very patient, y'all. It was like so crazy. And he was a lot older than me. That's the problem. I dated someone a lot older than me, and I thought, more mature. He's more immature. Like, what in the world? So around that time, I was talking to somebody. I was just texting around, to be honest, because I didn't really want a relationship. I wanted to be like the old me when I had most people in my inbox texting them at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to do that. And at the time, I was texting like two people. One of them was from, I think St. Pete. It was like St. Augustine, I think. It was in that area. So it was too far from me. It was like 4 hours away. So I was like, no, I can't really talk to you like that. But I also talked to someone that was here at my hometown. He was cool. We talked for a minute, and we talked about like business stuff, because what I found out, I heard he's a scammer. So it was like I might actually do a separate story time on that. But basically, like, I talked to him. He was pretty interesting. He was pretty cool. But when I actually seen him in person, he was super short. So I'm like, okay, never mind. But however, I was still trying to text. I vent to him about my relationship, about how like, oh, he not taking care of me, or he wasn't giving me that attention. So we were open relationship. I told everybody that. I was in a relationship right now. I'm solely not trying to be with this person. So after that, he was like, okay, bet, we can still talk, we can still be friends. He wanted to be friends, but I feel like he wanted more than that. And I kind of wanted to be just friends with him because I didn't really feel his vibe. It was kind of weird. And like I said, I knew kind of like stuff later on. But that's gonna be I'm gonna do like a separate story time on that. I forgot all about that story. But so I've been texting and whatnot, and my boyfriend at the time, my ex, I had to pick him up from work. I was still mad at him. He was like, "Can I just get a ride home?" I was like, "Okay, bet." Cause you know me, I'm very nice, y'all, and I'm very kind-hearted. That's my weakness. And that's what a lot of people get. It's what a lot of people like take advantage of me because of my weakness and my kindness. Because I really do not. I don't like you stranded, especially if I know your situation. I don't want you stranded, and I really care about you and whatnot. So I pick him up and take him home. I was really kind of over him. It was like all the love that I had was gone. Like I don't know. I didn't really feel with him like I did it, y'all. It was so crazy. Like I just lost interest in that. I really lost interest in that whole entire relationship because it was a bunch of BS throughout like the last 6 months, maybe actually the whole year that we was dating. It was like a lot of BS, like a waste of my time. But so I pick him up, and while picking him up, that the person that I was talking to, he texted me. And he was like, "What you doing?" Like saying like innocent like that. What you doing? What you doing? How you doing? Woo. And I was like, I didn't answer. Like as soon as like I kind of like we kind of argued about, oh, I got me some side hoes, I got this and that, and I got a waiting list waiting on me. So I was telling him like, I have replacements, babe. I have replacements. I don't need you. He kept on acting like you need me, you know. It was so toxic in a way too. And he's trying to make my relationship so toxic, but I'm not gonna be toxic, baby. I'm not toxic, baby. You know what I'm saying? So kept on yapping. That boy texted me, and I was like, damn, I know, cause I know how he act when it comes to me. Like he very insecure, and when someone like look at me some type of way, he get mad, and not mad at me. He would just get mad out of nowhere. Like he never really got mad at me personally like that. Like we argue, but he never really get mad at me. But he act kind of weird when people like try to socialize with me and all that. That's the opposite sex. So I was like, okay. Oh, not you acting weird. Weird. So he act like he wanted me, but he didn't. Like, I don't know. It was weird. Like, I guess he just wanted me as his trophy, but I told him, like, I can't be a trophy, babes. So, back to the story. I'm sorry, I'm off track. He started tracing the person because it was on Messenger, Facebook Messenger. So I didn't really have that person number at all. Cause I was talking to everybody, so I didn't want no one number. I don't really text nobody number now besides my parents, and that's it. So he tried to typed in the name that was on that Facebook Messenger message and text him saying, "Why you texting my girl? Woo, and then something about how my boyfriend was a blood and my boyfriend not blood. Like, what the freak? Like, I just found out. I'm like, boy, you not in blood. You not no blood. Why you keep on saying you a blood? You not no blood. You trying to scare him off. But then the other person like texting back. I'm like, oh my gosh, like he really. This is all wow. I'm driving, y'all. The other person just texting him saying, "Oh, I can get your girl anytime." I'm like, dude, I don't know you. I would just text you. We're just talking, all that. We just talking. That's all we doing. Like, oh my god. But he kept on texting me, "Oh, I can have your girl." Woo. But I'm like, he was saying that I'm a real blood. I know bloods in your neighborhood. Woo. And I was like, I'm sitting here like, don't pay no mind to them. Don't pay no mind to my boyfriend. Woo. And by the way, y'all, I wasn't cheating. I'm gonna let y'all know I wasn't cheating at all. He claimed he wanted to have an open relationship, so he wanted me to date other people while I was dating him. So I was like, okay, bet. I told him, "Are you for real?" He was like, "Yes, I'm for real." Like I made sure he was for real because some people be playing and all that, and I was like, "You for real?" He was like, "Yes." I'm like, "Okay, bet." So I'm reassuring y'all I didn't cheat. I didn't get caught cheating. I didn't. So But then they'll start talking. I kept on telling the other dude to stop texting him because he's just gonna talk crap. And I told him I'm sorry, because it was so embarrassing. Cause like an innocent man trying to text a female, you know what I'm saying? And then someone texting you about, oh, I want to kill you and stuff. That's scary. I don't care if you're a male or not. That shit's scary and weird. So it was so embarrassing. He was like my boyfriend at the time, he was like, don't let him text you with food. And I told him I thought we were in an open relationship. He was like, yes, we is, but I'm like, dude. And he kept on laughing. And then he picked on my boyfriend's having dog filter on his Facebook page. I'm like, what in the world? Now I start praying on each other's Facebook profiles and all that, and it was so embarrassing, y'all. Overall, I was just like, I was like, I think around that time I was kind of done texting the other dude anyway, but I was just, I don't know. I shouldn't have been to that dude. Cause he was like bringing up this our situation about how like, oh, I got so and so, I can treat her better, all that. I'm like, dude, I don't know you, dude. I don't know you. I don't know you. But however, it was just overall crazy, y'all. So I took him home, and then like he was like, make him pull up. And then he like dropped the address. I'm like, dude, what? That man not gonna drive over here. And then like I started talking to the other dude. I mean, I think I tried talking to him, but it was kind of dry because I didn't really care for him like that. Because I seen him in real life, but he was cool. He was cute, but he was short. And then he did some scheming. He do some scheming type stuff. But I'm gonna actually do another story time on that later, cause yeah, I forgot all about that, y'all. But yeah, that's my story. Make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you hit that like button, and comment down below what's your favorite story time so far on my channel. And yeah, I see y'all